All right, this is Chapter 8, Lesson 4, Multiple Representations of a Function. So, in words, when we represent functions, a runner's distance in a marathon is equal to 8 miles per hour times the number of hours. So my equation is d equals 8 times t. So the distance is equal, so d is distance, equal to 8 times the number of hours, and t is time. Words and equations can be used to describe functions. When you write an equation, determine what variables to use to represent different quantities. So let's take a look at a couple of examples. Number 1, the drama club is holding a bake sale. They are charging $10 for each pie they sell. Write an equation to find the total amount earned, T, for selling P pies. So in words, I'm looking for the total earned equals 10 times the number of pies sold. Okay? So I took that right from here. Total earned, charging $10 for each pie. Okay, $10 times the number of pies sold. That's where I got that from. That's what equals my total. Let T represent the total earned and P represent the number of pies sold. So my equation is T equals 10 times P. Number 2, in a science report, Mia finds that the average adult blinks about 18 times per minute. Write an equation to find the total blinks B of a person takes in m minutes. Let B represent the number of blinks and m represent the number of minutes. The number of blinks equals 18 times the number of minutes. So the equation is B equals 18m. You can also represent functions using graphs or tables, as you can see. So here, time and distance, 0. If I didn't go anywhere for any amount of time. After 1 hour, I went 8 miles. After 2 hours, I went 16 miles. And then you can see the graph here. 0, 0, that's where I started. 1 mile, 1 hour, 8 miles. 2 hours, 16 miles. All right, number 3 says the student council is holding a car wash to raise money. They're charging $10 for each car they wash. Write an equation and make a function table to show the relationship between the number of cars washed, C, and the total amount earned, T. Okay, so I already have part of my chart set up here. So cars washed, C, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the total earned, T, 10, 20, 30, 40. So looking at this, I can see that there's a relationship there. So for 1 car washed, I earned $10. For 2 car washed, I earned $20. 3, I earned 30, and 4, I earned 40. So I can see that I'm multiplying by 10 each time. So 10C has to be part of my equation. So using the assigned variables, the total earned T equals $10 times the number of cars washed, C. So we can see 10 times 1 equals 10, 10 times 2, 10 times 3, and 10 times 4. So the equation is T equals 10C. The total earned, that's my output, is equal to 10 times the number of cars washed, which is my input. Write 10C in the middle column of the table, which we did, and then we filled that in. All right, number 4 says graph the ordered pairs. Analyze the graph. Find the ordered pairs C, comma, T. So here's my ordered pairs. 1, 10, 2, 20, 3, 30, and 4, 40. So I'm going to go ahead and graph them on my chart. I go from 0 to 1 and up to 10, and I make a point. 2 to 20, 3 to 30, and 4, 40. Then I can graph the ordered pairs. The graph is linear because the amount earned increases by $10 for each car washed. All right, there are a couple of try problems out below. I want you to go ahead, pause the video, try them out, and when you're done, we'll go over the answers together. now that you've had a chance to try out the try it problems, let's go over the answers together. So, for letter A, it says, while in normal flight, a bald eagle flies at an average speed of 30 miles per hour. Write an equation and make a function table to show the relationship between the total distance d that a bald eagle can travel in h hours. Graph the ordered pairs of the function and then analyze the graph. So, I'm going to go ahead and pick 1, 2, 3 for my times. Because it told me the bald eagle flies 30 miles per 1 hour. So 1, my time, is going to equal 30, my distance. Well, if I do another chart, 2 times 30 equals 60, and 3 times 30 equals 90. So my equation must be distance traveled, which is d, equals 30 h, which is my time. Okay? So this is the 30 miles, travels in h hours, and equals my total distance. Okay? Then I can graph my points. So I go 1, 30, make a point, over to 2, up to 60, make a point, over to 3, up to 90, make a point. So there's my 3 points. Okay. And it wants me to analyze the graph. So what the graph means, we know that the graph is linear. Okay. We know the graph is linear because for each hour of flight, the distance increases by 30 miles. So we know it's linear because for each hour of flight, the distance increases by 30 miles. All right, for letter B, a horse can canter at a speed of 13 miles per hour. Write an equation to find the total distance d of a horse can travel in h hours. So a horse can canter at a speed of 13 miles per hour. So again, it's very similar to what we did up here. Okay, so I can make a little chart if I want to. So for 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, so we can see the pattern. So for 1 hour, it's 13. This is H and this is D. Okay. For 1 hour, it's 13 miles. 2 times 13 gives me 26, and 3 times 13 gives me 39. So that's my pattern. So it must be D equals 13H. Okay. So this is my distance, 13 miles per hour. H is my hours. For letter C, Trinity can make 5 pies each hour. Write an equation to find the total number of pies, P, that she can make in H hours. Okay, so she's making 5 pies per hour, and the total number of my pies is P, and she makes 5 per hour. So P equals 5H. And that is the end of Chapter 8, Lesson 4.